Hey there, welcome to the Traveling Homesteader and Gyroscope Farm, and today we're out and about. We're actually at an event, and I just wanted to come together with you today and talk to you about what homesteading actually is. I got talking to somebody yesterday, and he was actually saying, what is homesteading? And the way I thought about it, I was like, maybe not many people really know my idea of homesteading. And in a nutshell, homesteading is being able to do things on your own to sustain yourself. Whether you have 5 acres, 1,000 acres, or an apartment in the city, or just maybe an urban home. And so at this craft fair, part of that that I talk about is small business and having your own business that you can support yourself and be able to help others to have new and interesting things in their homes. So as I got talking with a gentleman yesterday about homesteading, what it actually means, I realized that it can mean different things to different people. And coming to some of these craft fairs, I've seen that. And you end up acquiring different skills to do different things on your home or in your home. In my case, I've acquired a bunch of different skills to help take care of animals or grow a garden. In some of the cases of the people that I've spoken with today, they have other skills. Like I ended up buying this handy-dandy charcuterie board where a man and woman who are married, she makes sewn items and he makes the wooden items. He does woodworking. So they team up together to help raise money for themselves at their home. Now, it depends on your circumstances, and if that's what you're interested in doing and able to do, you should be able to go ahead and try it. The other aspect of homesteading is being able to be prepared in case of an emergency. And so there's a couple of different ways you can do that. In some cases, you can do things like having these jar goods. This happens to be a jar of cookie dough. So you can give this to people or keep them on your shelf. I've actually gotten into recently canning in this way, where I use canning jars and put together things like my own rice-a-roni or my own bouillon. And then I know what's going into that item, and I can vacuum pack that jar with a little jar vacuum pack sealer. You can also do that sort of thing with other items. You can, vacuum seal or seal things up for long-term storage, but then you can also learn how to do things like canning at home, water bath canning or pressure canning, or you can even do freeze drying. These are all other things that you can do to help prepare yourself as a homesteader. So these are some different options and different ways to look at homesteading that you may not think of, and it doesn't have to be where you live out in the sticks, off-grid. And as we get thinking about homesteading, it's also about finding our people. And we got some people up here chatting, we have a lot of people back here chatting, and just getting to know each other and how to help each other in various ways. So you don't have to have all the skills. You can actually share some skills and make friends with your neighbors, friends, and just learn how to do different things yourself, but also learn who to contact for other things. So that's the other nature of homesteading. And then there's that nice man that makes friends too. So in the end, homesteading can mean a couple of different things, and it doesn't have to be one picture. It can be a couple of different things. So remember, the basic premise of homesteading is becoming independent, having skills you can use to help yourself be self-sufficient, and having things in store so you can be self-reliant. You want to be able to set yourself up so that you don't have to rely on others in times of an emergency. Now, there's exceptions to that rule, but so like the hurricanes that we had back east and that hit South Carolina really bad, some of those people were preppers, and they'd prepped and they'd had all their stuff set up. Unfortunately, that weather hit them in a way that took everything out. They couldn't prepare for that. So you have to make sure that you set yourself up for things that you can do and know what situations you can survive and deal with, and others that you may need to have other help and outside help for. So with that in mind, keep on progressing, keep on trying, and remember, you can always learn a new skill to help yourself out, whether it's sewing or food storage or anything, 3D printing even. So with that in mind, I hope you have a good day and a great holiday season. And remember, you can always do good things for other people. And I hope you stick around and come back and find out more about the Traveling Homesteader.